Hey guys, so this is my first time solo traveling and I'm so excited. So I decided I would vlog that today. We are going to the infamous Philadelphia, and the plan is to get to Philly, then take a bus to New York. So we got quite a bit of traveling ahead of us. I have currently made it to Philly. Just shy of 8 a.m. I'm letting my phone charge a little bit before I go take it over to the bus station. I'm so excited.
Where are you from?
I'm from Florida.
So when you say what to do, what's your interest? What do you like to do? We have a ton of restaurants.
I like to eat, yeah.
You like museums?
I love museums.
We have some of the best museums in the city. I mean, in the country.
Yeah, in the country. Wow, that's a big statement. I could not check into my hotel right away because they didn't do early check-in. It was 3 o'clock check-in, early second check-in was 2:30. So I sat down, I had some matcha, I let my phone charge, and I read a little bit. I always love a good opportunity to read, and now I can finally check in. Say hi. Do you have something to say for the vlog?
Welcome to New York.
Welcome to New York. Los doesn't say a lot. He says he's reserved, but we're gonna get him to talk today. And we're on the way to, what's it called?
54 vinyl. I believe 54 vinyl.
54 vinyl something. All I know is that they serve drinks. I saw the drinks and I was like, okay. Yeah, you didn't see in the pictures? They have like it was like a sign and it said drinks one way, vinyl the other. Yeah. So you never been there? You recommended a spot and you never been there before?
I was just looking, I looked up vintage record stores. And that came, that was like the top location. So
yeah.
Just like, okay, let's check out.
Alright, so it's a surprise for both of us. How was your drink?
The pictures are fire too.
So we're taking a food break and I did get some merch. I got some merch. Matching merch for me and my friend. And then I've always wanted a pair of these I Love NY Pumpkin shorts and I finally got a pair. My inner child is so satisfied. campus and meet my dad at 10 a.m. on the time that I get there. Let's go have another great day.
Massage.
Currently out bowling. Wasn't prepared for rain, but here we are. So I literally got to the airport at like 4:30. I've been walking through the airport for over 40 minutes, bro. 40 minutes. This airport is huge, and I'm still not at my gate. Hello and welcome to my outro. I am clearly back home. I've been back home for 2 weeks now. I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit dissociated and out of my body today, but I wanted to take some time to reflect on my trip really quickly. I went to Philly to sort out some really important things, and it simultaneously was an opportunity for me to get to know my father, who I have not really gotten the opportunity to get to know prior. I mean, I grew up with a very narcissistic stepfather who cut off all contact with my father at a very early age, and he led me to believe that it was upon my father's own jurisdiction that we no longer spoke, when really he kept trying as much as he could. He never stopped checking on me. Unfortunately, the older I got and the more tarnished my relationship with father figures became, it became harder and harder for me to even want to open up to the idea of having a relationship with my father, to the point where now I am 22 and it's still immensely difficult for me to want to warm up. When I first got back to Philly from New York, it's like I was on such a high from being in the city of lights, and I just came crashing down, and I was easily agitated, and my heart was not open to the experience at all. Not to mention the things that I originally went out there to sort out could not go according to plan because we were underprepared and misinformed, and that was not our fault. But it was a very frustrating experience. After I got through the first half of the day in Philly, which was where all the important stuff was happening, and then we went bowling and we got to be like in the downtown Philly area a little bit, I started to warm up a little bit, but at that point it was almost time for me to go. So I definitely feel like I owe Pennsylvania another opportunity. I don't know, I've been to Pennsylvania twice now, and every time it has just it ain't be hitting. But I want to give it an opportunity, especially since I got a sneak peek at downtown when we had gone bowling, and the architecture is so old and traditional. You see gargoyles on the buildings, and I'm like, okay, maybe I just haven't done it right. Maybe I just haven't done Philly right. I got my Philly cheesesteak though. I got my Philly cheesesteak the first time I got a Philly cheesesteak at I got it at Rosie's 2 years ago. Mid. But this time it was so much better. It was definitely a redemption. As far as New York went, the trip was not meant to be a solo trip. The trip was not meant to be a solo trip. I was meant to go with my partner, and I was meant to meet a friend there, and neither of those could happen. And I was filled with so much grief and disappointment because my original plan was to just go to Philly for 24 hours. I wasn't even supposed to be in New York. The reason I extended the trip was to accommodate and make time to spend with people I care about. And unfortunately, that didn't go according to plan. And it was a big lesson on not making myself uncomfortable to make room for other people, because clearly everybody else can put themselves first, baby. Like, me next, okay? I made the most of it. I made a new friend. I had a photo shoot that was really fun. I'm so excited to get those pictures back. All in all, I think that the trip in general was a great opportunity to learn myself and listen to my body. This time I was fully present. I listened to my body. I followed my heart. And I'm learning how important it is to set the right boundaries and not make sacrifices for anybody. And here I am. I'm still practicing approaching the world with an open heart, because it's harder than it looks a lot of times. And I definitely made sure that when I came back, I was really intentional about how I reflected on that time, and I was really honest with myself. All in all, I had an amazing trip, and to be honest, I wasn't ready to have a solo trip at the time. I knew that in the future I would, maybe this year for sure, but now I'm more excited than ever to travel alone again. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on this journey as always.